Dr. N.K. Venkataramana, founder and director of neurosciences, Brains Super Speciality Hospitals. Welcome to the unique program by the Brains Hospital, Know Your Brain. We all know that we have the brain, but many of us know how it works, how fascinating it is, how beautiful it is, and how many things it can do at one time. Its unlimited capacity is being utilized very minimally by all of us. First of all, brain is a crown jewel in creation and evolution. Though we host this organ in the head, majority of the times we don't realize what is working behind the scenes. Brain is like a playback singer who stays quietly inside the skull, never come forward, but behind the scenes it does everything, whether when you are awake or asleep. So every single activity in our life, starting from thinking, executing, feeling, experiencing, emotions, and all other collation of all the learning, that's what's happening in lifetime, is because of one single organ, that is brain. Brain has got a beautiful structure, and the surface of the brain is divided into folds, and we call this as gyri and the fold as a sulci. This is basically done to accommodate the entire organ inside the skull, which is very small. If you don't have these folds, if you spread this entire brain on a table, it will be a size of a full Times of India paper. So we can't be holding it like that. We know Ravana had 10 heads, so you can imagine how difficult it will be to carry. So God has folded it and to accommodate this into the skull, and this weighs only a small amount, which is called as the actually the brain weight, but a lot of people can mistake that as the head weight, and they keep throwing this head weight off and on. So the knowledge doesn't mean it is equivalent to the head weight. Brain has innumerable number of neurons, almost 200 millions of neurons, which are located in the upper part of the brain, which is grey in color, is called grey matter, and they are called the neurons. They are the primary cells of the brain, and each of these neurons have connections which connect within the two parts of the brain and also different parts of the brain, both sides of the brain, as well as the brain and the body, and these connections are called white matter, and there are millions of fibers, and each single neuron is capable of connecting trillions of connections. So the entire brain in our lifetime can have 300 trillion connections with people. So if you want to look at a person, they talk about net worth of the individual. So you have a network, number of people and connections. He is a very well connected man. Similarly, the brain's capacity is always well connected. It is not only connected to within the cells, adjacent areas, adjacent sides of the brain, brain and the body, brain and the environment, brain and the universe. So it is connected wonderfully. So this is the most well connected network, a crown jewel that is sitting inside our head.